They were given to the Mandela family by the visitors who used to visit the family. So they used to write their messages on the currencies and put them inside that bowl. Then the middle room that you're seeing here, it was divided into three. It had the shower room, the kitchen, and the living room. So behind this door, there's a small room. That was the shower room, but it didn't have any shower or toilet. It was just an open spaced room with nothing because they didn't have the running water towards the house. And the other side of the room, it was their living room. But the living room, it's now having the original furniture that they used back then. What's nice with that furniture, Mama Winnie donated it to one of the community members before the house was set on fire. Then after it was restored in 2009, she negotiated with the family to bring the furniture back so that the museum can have the original furniture that they used back then. Then the third room this side, it was Nelson Mandela's bedroom, but the bed that you're going to find inside, it doesn't belong to Nelson Mandela. It's a replica to the children's bed because the original ones, they were destroyed when the house was set on fire. And the bed cover on top of the bed, it's made from a jackal skin. It shows that Nelson Mandela was from a royal family because Nelson Mandela's father, he was a chief. So that represents that he was from a royal family. So this side, it was the backyard. So before there was a garage, so they removed the garage, and that side, that's the front side of the house. So the main entrance was that side, and most of the time, the police, they used to shoot a lot of attack facing this direction. In the front side, in the wall, there's a lot of bullet holes. They tried closing them, but you can still see them. Then there's two memorial stones. There's a memorial stone of Mama Winnie, then there's another one for Nelson Mandela, but they were not buried there. Nelson Mandela was buried in a village called the Kun in the Eastern Cape, and Mama Winnie, she was buried here in Johannesburg. So from here, ladies and gentlemen, you are allowed to take pictures inside and outside the house, but no sitting and touching inside. So some can use this direction, you can use that door to enter the house, then we're going to use this one to exit. Thank you very much. Then those who need the help on the left side. So can you all please use that door? We only have 15 minutes. Can you please come this side?
On top of the table, there are certificates. They're from different countries and different institutions. They were thanking Nelson Mandela and his family for what they've done for this country. And then a family photo on the wall. It was taken in 2009. It contains 4 generations. House is the Mandela, and for the Nelson Mandela and Winnie, thank you, sir.
That's fine. Yes, some can start that side, some that side. Because we are people.
All right. Wait for the crowd. Just go and smile.
No sitting, no touching them. Don't press the pictures, please, guys. You can take pictures, but don't press our pictures. No sitting, no touching.
Yeah, you enter this side, please.
You enter that side in front. This is the exit. No sitting, no touching, guys. Don't press our photos.
No, para el otro lado de...
The main entrance was there.
Where is
The bed is left over. No, it's the replica.
She went back that way.
Big feet.
If you want to buy any of the curios, the one big thing is you must bargain with the people. It's a way of doing it traditionally in Soweto. Remember, that museum is a good one. Go through the museum, and by 4:30 we have to be back on the buses to get you guys back in time to the hotel for 6 o'clock. It's going to be peak hour traffic, so keep that in mind. But do go through the museum and give yourself a bit of time outside if you wanted to go and buy something, curios as we call them, and then remember, bargain with the people.
And 4 rand for a white child to study. Certain subjects were never allowed to be taught a black child, such as mathematics, biological science, physical science. Why? They thought and they believe it will make a black child to be intelligent. Then they will tell a black child how to do their handwork, how to do a washing, a garden, to sew, to cook, to clean. The kid said, no, that's not education. You are training us to be slaves. We want equal education. Then it was in 1974 where they said, okay, it's fine. Everything that you want to learn will be taught in Afrikaans. 1975 they failed. And some teachers, they said, no, we quit our job as being teachers. No one has ever trained us how to teach the kids in Afrikaans. And the kids are failing dizzy, man. 1976, we had a law that was called a Group Act law, whereby you see 3 or 4 black people standing together. What are they discussing? They must be taken to jail. The kids, they decided to go to the community hall, where they say, no, let us write a memorandum. We want equal education. We want English as a medium of instruction. Yes, we have the memorandum now. Who is going to submit the memorandum? If I go there alone, what if they kill me? If we go there as a group, they'll take us to jail. And our parents will be in trouble. What must we do? Must we give up? No. Backward never, forward forever. We are not giving up. Let us have a peaceful march that will start from our schools. Then we'll gather at Orlando Stadium. From Orlando Stadium to Orlando Police Station. And we submit the memorandum peacefully. No weapons are allowed. Let us do this on June 16. What's special about June 16? Because on June 16, some of us will be writing Afrikaans as the exam. So that will be a good day. Okay. Yes, on June 16, when they started the march, there were 600 with different placards. Hell with Afrikaans. If we learn in Afrikaans, let the white people learn in Zulu. Then the young ones, they join. How many that they joined? It's estimated 15,000 to 25,000. When they get to the corner of Vilagazi and Muyama Street, they were now being confronted by 300 police. They drew the line and they said, no one must pass the line. We give you 5 minutes to disperse. Go back to your schools. They delivered a message in Afrikaans. The kids didn't understand. They were singing back in Zulu asking, what have we done? Is it a sin that we are blessed? So now there was miscommunication. The kids are communicating in Zulu language. The police are communicating in Afrikaans language. Then 3 bullets were shot. First bullet shot the young boy by the name of Hector Peters. A stranger just picked the body up and asked for help. The lady joined asking the tall guy, who are you? The tall guy was crying asking for help. Then a journalist who saw them as they were coming, he snapped the picture. That is the picture on the other side. We have this wall is the wall of void, or wall of emptiness. The open spaces symbolizes the missing information. Different height symbolizes the different age. Like stones, makes up the wall symbolizes the unity. These are wild dry olive trees as a symbol of peace. Line of the grass starts from the entrance of the museum across the street, John Doe Street, to the last tree where he was shot, the firing line, or the line of fire. That we told the right over there to pledge this place that whatever happened mustn't happen again, and that there is no black and white. We are all human. As I've said, my name is Lungis. I just volunteer to be inside. I don't charge what I'm doing. I accept any form of contribution. This is a simple way we use to make our living to support ourselves and our family. If you guys have any questions, please ask.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Yes.
Okay guys, let's wait. Follow me.
Sorry.